What's up, boys? I'm back with some more random projectiles go with the weapon specialist gunner. He has the most weapons unlocked out of any of the class mods, so every run feels extremely different to all the other runs. For some of the weapons I'd like to try, I don't mind going the gun platform every time. You can get some crazy passive triggers with some extra lasting duration and reload speed with all the gun platforms down. You can also do the mining and resource hoarding stuff with that, but that's probably the only weapon that would be good for that on the weapon specialist. Can of course get the coil gun for any gunner mod and also the Firefly Hunter drone, but I don't think those would be great for him. I wouldn't mind doing a full smart rifle build since that's been getting a decent number of buffs every patch, and it can get pretty insane now. I guess some reload speed on that. With some good levels into the smart rifle, it can empty its entire clip almost instantly, and some good reload speed would make it fire almost constantly. Wouldn't mind trying some burst fire plus Zukov for some extremely high fire rate plus spiral pattern stuff. But I'm just going to see what I get on the early pulls and go from there. Got the burst fire. I don't think Nishanka would be very good even with the Nova upgrade for it.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Objective completed.
Decent damage. So now we're looking for all the light, very fast attacking weapons. The stubby would also kind of work with that and have a useful debuff. Ooh, ammo rig. Nitro scanner would be great here, but this is the one that I'm always looking for on the weapon specialist to get a ton of triggers on its passive. Some early mining speed since that's pretty important for this map. Big pickup, nice. Alright, let's leave the rest of that. That is a pretty risky spot to get stuck in. Decent crit chance, sure. Another shellback on the first level. Come on, bruh. Burst fire. Try and get the rock set up to eventually hit him. Big reload. Try and get the detonators right on top of him. Can't get enough damage currently. I'm gonna try and get some of the detonators here on him. It's decent numbers stacked up, some reload speed. Alright, it's time to go for the rocks. That's a pretty good spot for them. I'll need to get the levels on that to push the overclocks. Please, rocks, hit him, thank God. Wait, that's the other one. Oh my God. Thanks, Satan. I just saw the elite at the top getting chunked and thought it was the one that was, you know, in the perfect spot for the rocks there. I would like some light weapons, I think. Experimental is not really what I had in mind, it only fires one projectile. Stubby is fine. That will actually help quite a bit against the elite here as well when he gets in close range of me. Big fire rate? Absolutely. Got an overclock there, sure. Definitely not sidearm. Gas rerouting is quite nice though. Both fire rate and reload speed to help trigger the passive a ton. Let's get some fire rate for the stubby. Try and get some stubby shots and some burst fires on him. Yeah, if I can line them both up at the same time, that's pretty solid damage actually. I think I'm okay now. Do need to end it fairly soon though. Let's go the armor here, I think. I'm full into the light weapons, so lead storm isn't great. Another fire rate for the stubby, that's fine. Applies more of the electrical debuff and triggers my passive more often. So that's probably the main stat I'm looking for on that one. Some more burst fire. I guess some more fire rate there. Yeah, the stubby seems kind of weak as a main weapon, but it actually seems to help a lot against the shellback elites when you get it there. Paint job to look for some overclocks. We got the sidearm on it, very nice. Buff my other weapons. I don't mind a bit more fire rate to look for another overclock later on. Some nice crit stats. I believe I can get the gas rerouting for that as well, the 25% fire rate and reload speed to apply a lot more debuffs and passive stuff. But sidearm is the main one I was looking for there.
Get ready, we'll be with you shortly.
Another stubby. Oh yeah, I had to turn off damage numbers for, I think, a coil gun run. Because I had so much beam duration and range that the numbers were literally blinding at the end game. Couldn't see any enemies nearby me. Gun platform would be okay. That wouldn't really help much. I don't think I'm putting a ton of points here, so I guess I'm just gonna snag that. Mainly grabbing the points in the burst fire and the stubby now. Got these squinties, not bad. Brings me up to 74,363. Grab some more burst fire. Very high damage artifacts for this point in the game. Kinetic, that's fine. 3 of my weapons, sure. But with that, we're gonna have to leave the burst fire on on kinetic. If I can get the angle to hit all of those at the same time. Gotta run out of the acid spray. Piercing. It's okay, but I think I'd rather just pump the burst fire now.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Level 30, that's probably worth it over some basic upgrades. Try and bait out the stop so that I can safely get some gold. I guess a bit more XP.
Threat level increasing.
Probably the damage here. Not really putting levels into my fourth weapon that doesn't really synergize with the build.
Reloading, miner. Gotta move on.
Piercing, very nice there. We can grab the double clip size. It'll be very nice with the level 18 overclock for a 200% fire rate. Probably don't care that much. Please finish him.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Big fire rate, definitely.
It won't hang around.
Potency, sure. Another fire rate for the stubby. Some more fire rate for that one.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Could use some movement speed to help out with the ammo rig though.
Stage completed. Onwards to
Big
stage
damage. That would work on my two main weapons, that's fine. That's okay. Ooh, big movement speed. Cheap level for that. And maybe a reroll. I don't really care about any of those. Maybe one more. Nope.
Last work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
I made the right choice. This is the coming route. Feel much better now.
Passive's actually triggering pretty quickly considering I don't even have either of the level 18 upgrades yet, which are pretty huge for both of them. You can get 200% fire rate on the burst fire, and I think 150% on the stubby.
Your supply pod prep for you. We need the LZ.
Some more kinetic damage it looks like.
I already feel strong.
Bit of light reload. big damage on the stubby, sure.
Yes, please.
Got the fire rate and reload speed to trigger the passive even more and apply more debuffs. That would be pretty bad. I should probably just take the gold tips here. I held like 60 nitra, so at the end of this level I'm going to be a bit over 100 nitra if I can get everything. Status, probably not.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Nice, they actually helped me mine out the gold there.
Well done.
Let's re-roll that. I guess some armor. Yeah, there should be a lot more nitra on the level still, I think. Ooh, that'll bring me pretty close to the 18 for that. And it might even beat my main weapon there now. Nitra, where are you?
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Oh, Nitra, where are you? There you are. Another reload? I guess slightly higher, and it would be cool to have it at 18.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
There we go.
Makes my whole life better.
Got the 200% fire rate, big clip size.
Stage 3
Big
complete.
fire rates.
Remember to mine for
Another
minerals.
3 for the main weapon to actually hit 18. Let's hold a bit of gold. I'd prefer to go for fire rate or a good light reload speed, I think. That's not bad, but it doesn't work on the stubby, which is actually pretty solid now.
Baby, show me more.
I'll take a green reload.
What makes me want to be a better dwarf?
See what else we
Surely next
got.
time will be better.
Third shop, so maybe luck could help.
I can't get enough of I'm feeling lucky.
Finally a level for that one.
Let's shake it up.
Another level.
Me.
I don't really have electrical damage. I have a decent amount of kinetic, so maybe not.
That's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Be holding for nitrogenic powder. I don't think I can get enough nitra to make pickled nitra worth it. It would probably just kill me instead of giving me the negative effects. Would have had to have gone for nitra scanner on the first floor instead and held even more in order to pull that strategy off. Can I squeeze through? Be a lot of gold to leave behind. Let's re-roll that. Ooh, there we go. Level 18. 200% fire rate. Don't mind if I do. So it fires in 4 by default, so that would probably double the number of bullets, but that seems probably better for the passive. Also, I just like the spiral pattern, it looks cool. I'm gonna hold some gold so that I can try and re-roll into some useful nitro stuff since I haven't been getting a lot there in the shops. Another reload for the stubby.
Get the landing zone cleared. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Let's grab the fire rate for that one. Pickled Nitra is a ton of damage. Well, I'm going to be super slow now. Going to have to take a lot of upgrades, even ones that aren't ideal in the shop, and I just can't even move out of those guys apparently. Big HP. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take basically every nitro that's even remotely relevant to the build. I'm sprinting straight at it. Okay, it's actually pretty close, so I can be a little bit greedy here. Oh, there's a magnet. I don't know if I have time for that now. I do have decent pickup radius, right? There we go. Some big crit damage, light reload. Big fire rate, some light reload. I'm gonna keep some gold to try and find some decent nitra. I guess potency's okay. Some useful debuffing at least. Those are trash. Reload's okay. I'll take that to lower the nitra a bit, and then a bit of crit, and that's probably fine. Hold a little bit of nitra and stack it up here for the big damage. Man, I love the bullet hell build. The huge fire rate. With the ammo rig to boost it even more.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Like 2 or 3 instant triggers of the weapon specialist passive every time it starts firing. Some more fire rates. Kinetic would be more damage, but it wouldn't look as cool. The bad part is that my damage is going to be much higher in close range since the bullets will be more likely to land, but I'm slow enough that playing like that would be super risky. So a bit of anti-synergy there with the pickled nitra. Another fire rate for the stubby. I should wait on that in case I get the pay-to-win console. My gold will last a bit longer. Another reload. So the final burst fire stats, 85.5 fire rate a second, 72 clip size, 0.61. Got pretty good overclocks overall. Stubby, 141 fire rate a second. Pretty good overclocks there as well. That would be 45% crit chance. I think that would be better than that. I am very slow though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and keep max distance here because he's actually outrunning me slightly. Not even sure if I can avoid the charge at this point. Nope. Alright, we gotta finish him very quickly then. For the second charge. So yeah, the burst fire is still a fantastic bullet hell weapon. I believe it's actually better than the Zukov because you have the piercing shots upgrade available to it, which would double the piercing, but I didn't get that this time. But being able to get insane piercing on a really strong weapon like this is just insanely good. And the stubby wasn't the most synergistic since I have kinetic and electrical, but it did get light reload speed, and it applied a lot of debuffs for extra crit chance. Very high fire rate, some decent reload. Legendary damage, not super useful, but oh well. Got the double nitro scaling. That was an insane artifact damage run. Ammo rig is the one I want the most there just because of the passive triggers. Squinty's insane. Insane nitro scaling. Gold tips was the weakest and still okay at the end there. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.